Hi and welcome to the video. In today's video I'm going to be cleaning this property behind me here, the main roof, front and back, and then this extension as well. And as I said, these aren't how-to videos, this is totally honest because I did make a couple of mistakes on this video. So I've already done the job, so we'll have a look at how I did the job and we'll talk about what mistakes I think I made doing it. Today we've got another roof clean on. Now this is quite an easy one. It's a nice concrete, flat concrete pan tile, easy to walk on. It's a very shallow slope on the roof, very shallow pitch. So I'm going to actually walk on the roof to do this one, no problem at all. As I said in my previous videos, I've got construction experience, so I'm used to walking on roofs, so that's not too big a problem. So we have got here today, I'm using the new scraper from Roof Scrapers Limited, brand new scraper. They were very kind and they've sent me a couple of sets of these scrapers and I'm using it on my phantom pole. It's been quite warm all week, but got a bit cooler now, so we'll see how we get on and give this roof a bit of a scrape over. So it's not a massive job, got the roof here to do, a fair bit on it, not overly, and then just down there you can see the extension roof as well. So I think that's going to be more of a biocide than a scrape. So we'll get cracking.
You better start moving and feel the music. Get your groove on and let it use you. When you feel the fire and you know it's right, pure desire, just hold on tight. Get up, down, move around, get down on the ground, get high and touch the sky. You know the reasons why. Just dance. Come on, just dance. Just dance. Come on, just dance. When the heat gets too hard to handle, and you know you're about to get it, and you can reach much higher now, you better believe it. You can look at the clouds fly by. Come on and
Progress report. So it's just after lunch and it's absolutely boiling. It has really taken it out of me today. Like I said, this isn't a how-to. I'm learning all the time. So I've managed to crack 4 tiles, which isn't the end of the world. £1.10 each. So I've been and replaced them. But it's really taken it out of me today with the heat. I've decided not to biocide. I've got my thermometer up on the roof and it's reading 60 degrees on the slate, on the tiles. So it's no good biociding, it'll just evaporate straight off. So I'm going to finish sucking the gutters out now, and then I'm going to come back and biocide another day when it's cooler, because it's just wasting your time otherwise. So we'll get the gutters sucked out. Hopefully I'll be done by about 2:30, and I'm going to go home and have a cold drink. Let's get cracking with the gutters and get finished.
and you know you're about to get it, and you can reach much higher now.
So Monday morning, back on the roof clean, and it was just too hot Friday for the biocide, so I'm going to do it first thing this morning. I haven't cleaned the back roof yet, the little extension out the back, but that's a bit more in the shade, so I've decided to get the biociding done on the main roof here, front and back. I've already done the back, just about to do the front now. So got my mask, got my goggles, gloves are over there, suits on. It's still warm, hot day to be wearing these suits, but let's get cracking. So it's been a couple of days since I finished the roof clean now, and I've had a chance to look at the footage that I took while I was doing it and think about what I was doing and analyse it a bit and work out some of the things that I did right and some of the things that I did wrong. I think the first thing that I did right was use the scraper from Roof Scraper Limited. Fantastic scraper, although I was only using the flat blade. I lent a set to a mate of mine because he gave me a couple of sets, and my mate said the profile fitted perfectly, so that's a real plus. It's a really well made tool and great piece of kit. Next thing I did that I think was right was not biociding because of the roof temperature was so hot. Now, I know people have said that you can wet the roof down and it takes it down a bit, but I was just blown out by then, so I think I made the right choice not to do that. So what mistakes did I make? Well, I think the first really big mistake I made was before I'd even started the job. Now, believe it or not, I do get really nervous before I start a new job, especially a big job like that. And I didn't feel like eating in the morning because I was nervous. So throughout the day I didn't eat enough, I definitely didn't drink enough, and that affects me. As we all know, if you don't put fuel in the engine, it's going to stop, and that's what happened with me, and I was just blown out. The heat, the dehydration, not eating enough, I just had no energy. And that brings me on to my second mistake that I made, and that was because I'd got no energy, I went up on the roof and I was clumsy, and that caused me to break tiles. Now, it wasn't the end of the world because easy fix, but it had time onto the job, it adds cost onto the job, and you know, it looks bad with the customers if you've got to tell them that you've broken their roof. So that is something to definitely think about. When you're walking on a roof, just be very careful. But it also leads on to the third mistake I made, and that was walking on the roof. Like I said, I broke tiles. Now, I didn't, but you know, when you are being a bit clumsy, and if you're tired, whatever, or even just one of those things, you can slip off a roof. So I've learned my lesson there. I'm going to do the rest of my jobs off a tower. I'm just going to stop walking on roofs. And if I do have to go on a roof, it's going to be with a roof ladder or a harness with a safety rope. So I've definitely learnt my lesson. So from now on, there'll be no walking on roofs. It's going to completely stop. So, you know, the job ended out well. The customer was really pleased, and it went well in the end, but it could have been better. And I've learned from it. That's the main thing. You've got to learn from these things that you do wrong. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're interested in your own roof scraper from Roof Scraper UK, then I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway very soon, so keep your eyes open for that, and you could win a roof scraper with a set of 10 blades, a couple of wire brushes to go with it, and an aluminium pole. So that will be coming along soon, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that when it comes out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as I said, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.